Hello, I'm Natalia and welcome to another fabulous Friday, and today we're going to make this fabulous Millefiori Cascade necklace. So we're going to begin with the necklace and attaching the little 6mm beads onto your chain. And the way that I begin this is to stretch the necklace chain out and then find the very middle of the necklace. And then on one side of it, just a few links in, so there's about 3 links in from the center link on the chain, I've attached one of the little orange crackled agates. So I'll show you how I've done that. So I take a head pin and just insert it through the bead hole like that. And then I'm just making sure that these 2 agates are reasonably symmetrical on either side, but once you start populating the chain with lots of the other beads you won't really notice, but just try to keep them generally as uniform as you can. And then to attach that to your chain, what you're going to do is take some brown nose pliers and bend the excess head pin wire to a right angle. Take the wire back over the top of your pliers, and then you're going to have a little loop developed there. Hold the loop with your pliers and then begin to wrap the wire around the neck of the excess head pin wire below the loop that you just formed. And taking your flush cutters, just removing that excess wire and then just neatening up the excess wire of the head pins. So there you go. And what you'll need to do is you're going to just start to distribute your beads all the way up the necklace and get a really good balance of the blues and the oranges, and then add the greens in at the last minute. So let's see how that looks once we've added all of the beads. So you can see I've got my center point there of the chain, which is where my cascading part of the necklace is going to go, and then I've just got this random selection of the colors just distributed together, and as you can see the green really lifts it, so all of those colors are very harmonious and they work very well with the glass beads. So let's move on to doing the cascade section of the necklace. So I'm taking one of my Millefiori glass beads in this torpedo shape, and I'm inserting a head pin through the center drill hole, and using my round nose pliers I'm going to do exactly what I did on the necklace previously, so create a wrapped loop by turning the head pin to a right angle, and then we're going to attach that to a piece of chain. So we had some chain which was part of a necklace, and I've just taken the clasp off the end of the chain, and so I'm just taking this last link of the chain and inserting it onto that loop that I've just created, gripping my head pin. I'm just going to take the excess wire around the base of the loop, and then when I can't wrap it around anymore, I'm just going to remove that excess wire, and very carefully just going to press that excess wire with my chain nose pliers just to make sure it's nice and tidy. So then you need to decide what is the length of the chain that you would like. So I'm going to this is my first drop, so this is going to be the one that's the very last bead at the bottom of my cascade. So I'm going to cut my chain here just using flush cutters, and then what I can do is then begin to cut lengths of chain that are just slightly shorter, and I've done these randomly. I haven't actually measured them all. What I've done is I'm just measuring them against the chain, and I'm just going to cut them, and then another one that's just slightly shorter, and here I've attached all of my torpedo shaped glass beads to the chains, and you can see what I've also done is along some of the chains I've attached an additional torpedo bead. So my Millefiori beads are cascading along there And you can see I've used 3 lengths of chain, and I've put up to 3 beads on each of the lengths of chain, just until you feel like it looks right and you're happy with how it looks. So then you'll need to take your jump ring and attach all of your links, so the very end link to your jump ring, and then we're going to attach this to the necklace that we just did with the agate, crackled agate beads and the Millefiori beads. So I'm going to pop the jump ring on. I'm putting it onto the chain. I'm not actually attaching it to a link in the chain, so that this cascading part of the necklace can move along the chain. And opened the jump ring and closed it securely, and there we have a beautiful cascading necklace. And I think you'll see how lovely that the colours all match in together. This almost reminds me of little tutti frutti sweeties, and then these gorgeous colours that harmonise with colours in the glass beads. So I hope you've enjoyed this project. I hope you enjoy making your own and also wearing it. All the components used in this video can be found by tapping the info symbol in the top right hand corner or by visiting beadhouse.co.uk. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any of our new videos.